I, Mati Sanyang,
Nte Mati Sanyang,
do swear that
mbekali lako,
I'll speak the truth,
mbetonyale fola,
the whole truth,
tonya dama,
and nothing but the truth.
nte fem fola jamme banke tonyati.
So help me God.
Woto alama ala endema.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ms. Sanyang. How are you today?
Itinyang, Ms. Sanyang, ebe nyadi lebi.
Ako ike konton Sanyamba. Ako itinyang. My greetings to you too. Ebe diamula santol.
Are you comfortable the way you're seated?
Ebe nyinin karo ebe siri nyame demfo abete ate do bang.
Yeah, I'm properly seated.
Thank you very much for coming to appear and testify before the commission.
Barka ba kela songola kanasi commission nyati no nyam pour yela sede andiro di.
As you know, my name is Haraja Balagay.
Comme yalo nyame toto mu Haraja Balagay leti.
I will be asking you questions on behalf of the commissioners.
Ndelebe nyinin kala nyinin karo la commission to yala.
As you can already tell, there is interpretation from English into Mandinka and vice versa.
Comme yalo nyame science intervention men don kanna soro be keri ne kabu tubabu kangola kata na kanna kotengol to men be banko kan.
Therefore, during your testimony, please allow a few seconds at the end of my speech and the beginning of yours in order to avoid overlapping speech.
Woto dalilo kamala isa domandoma isa je ni ngadia muta janni be jabiro kala isila moy domandi isa je kanna sorla fana sila kanna siro ke anyama isa je diamul fana kana sele nyokan diamo bi nyin kono.
Very importantly, while you're giving a narrative of what happened,
be kumbala nyina ni be kudila mi be kudila misalo kamala.
Please allow pauses in between your statements so that the interpretation can complete before you continue.
Ni do misal sifal dila isi medani la doman isa domandoma ya jamfani kuma kangol ni jamfandi nyora domandi isa je kanna sorla ni fana sikumo ni kanna sor nyama nyanna kanna sorla nyame.
That will ensure that everything you say is interpreted correctly and completely.
Ibaje la o nyama ye fo fo abe kanna sorla nyama andu abe tembela.
If at any point you would like me to repeat or clarify my questions, please do not hesitate to ask me to do so.
Ninga tara fotembe daro me alon ko ima ay nyinin karla no nyinin karo ni ima faham ikana sila ikana malu afae pour asi nyinin karo ni asa murun kan.
I would like you to feel as comfortable as possible to express yourself in any way you feel appropriate.
Ndum belafla yesi nyala nyame yalon ko abe atay batandila imlafta yesi nyala me yalon ko ibe fam sotola ye jamu nyala ilafta la nyame.
We're here to listen to you and we would like you to tell us everything that happened in your own words.
Bella filala be janne pour que lamoy la ko la mel late kan andum ifangola kuma kan be lamoy la wala.
For your testimony today, we will cover two main areas.
Ila sede andiro do bi fanna fulambe wala mala kachala.
I will ask you a few questions about your background.
Be nyinin kar dantan na ila ifangola kibaro la menketa itoti ani konton isabati dula ani wulu sango wulu da lunju mala fana wasival.
This will allow the commissioners to know who you are.
Ibaje la obesilo di la commission la pour fana salon itala mujumati.
And then we will talk about the witch hunt incident that occurred in Sintet.
Ni wo botala sina kacha kulla memu bua demo to menketa Sintet sata kono.
We will talk about what happened to you as well as what you observed.
Bina kacha la kulla fana menketa la anu ifanga korosiro yemuna dila ko nyin kono.
We will also talk about the impact that this had on you, your family, and other members of your community.
andum bina kacala kulla fana nyin kuwol ka kerim kola emun kola yakule sabu ma ite do ila dimbayla ni la sinyo mal sato kono.
Are you ready to begin your testimony, Madam Sanyang?
Silanteng fo Madam Sanya ipare dala bam pour yela seda ndiroji ya commencer bang.
Yes.
Can you please tell us your full name?
Fo esi toni konton fono mole bang.
My name is Mati Sanyang.
Are you known by any other name?
Ninga boda Mati Sanya na fo mole to lon to do ko tangol la bang.
Sometimes I'm called Sami Jata.
Do you know how old you are?
Yala ne sanji jelle soto bang.
I am 68 years old.
I understand that you do not have your identification documents with you. Is that correct?
Ngani fahamle ko ibe tembe da men do sayenten ila banku surer lan kayto ate bulu jam foto nyalem bang.
I have one, but it is not with me here. I left it at home.
So you do not recall your exact date of birth. Is that correct?
Woto ambulunda nyinde wala nyindi ko ila wulu sango lungo nyimfango ita inyina talale.
I have it, but I didn't bring it.
Can you tell us where you were born?
Fo isa fono nyi wulu da mintole.
I was born at Sintet.
Have you received any form of formal education?
Fo yelon ye karango kala bang tubabu karango waranto wana nyongol ba.
Well, I didn't have any formal education because in those days our elders used to say that to take women to school is not good.
What about your profession? What is your current profession?
Sayen tembe tembe da men muna muila ido ko woti.
I'm a farmer and I also work at the gardens.
In the past, can you tell us if you worked in a garden or a farm outside of Sintet?
Pomanto fo isa fono nyi nana ka do ko ke gadino do waranto kunko to bandu dinkira do mi alan ka manke sindir sa to kono tiba.
Except for Kanilai, because there they used to take us to go and work there.
Can you tell us when you began working at Kanilai? Was it a long time ago?
Fo isa fono nyi te wati jumale mi ya commencer kata do ko la kanilla fo ameta le bang.
Ya jame birasi tai do ko dati Kanilai. Dia ko yakana moto bana timbe kata Kanilai do ko.
Yes, since Yaya Jammeh took over the country, we used to go to Kanilai. Whether you like it or not, we have to go.
And for how long did you work at Kanilai?
Ila do ko kanilla e wati jolle si.
Ai sangi sabasin kata Kanilai do ko tumo mammindi.
Well, it was almost for 3 years. I used to go to Kanilai to work before we were made to drink this medicine.
You told us that you were forced to go and work in Kanilai. On whose farm were you working?
Yen fonye ko e kay force kal force ke force le yesamba kanilla yeta do ko la je alkata do ko la jumala kunkoto.
Ya Jammeh la kunkoto.
We go to work on Yaya Jammeh's farm.
You say that you were forced to go and work there. Can you tell us what made you feel that you had to go and work there?
Iko kal force le yal samba je. Itala hado madi yaro ite yamira mune ka ke foy kal force kal samba do ko la je.
Ya Jammeh man satin dunga jala man sa ya kola ya tabaka ni ko yeta men ni manta. Asiman toro dirano.
Because Yaya Jammeh was the ruler of the country. Whatever he says, you have to comply, or if not, you might find yourself in serious trouble.
You told us that a truck would come and take you and others to Kanilai. Is that correct?
Yen fo mole ko moto ba kanale alla sa do to ay alta ani mo ko tangol du kal samba kanilla do ko.
Yes.
Apart from working on Yaya Jammeh's farm at Kanilai, did you do any other work for him?
Ning abota kata do ko la Yaya Jammeh kunko kata kanilla kata do ko la kunko fo do ko ten do kayna ba ning abota wala ba.
ha bao ai irise po fonya ko abe njola kodola amanna njola.
Yes, he told us also to cut down trees. We did that job for him. He promised us that he will pay us, but he never paid that money to us.
Do you recall the location where you were cutting down trees?
Fo yakilo sa mutano ale ni yiri kunto ale yiri boyo nyin ale ka minto ale ka minto ma fanne
Ngake jang karambo be damen mayok.
We did it at the location where the school is located right now at Mayok.
You said on that occasion you were promised payment, but you never received any payment for that work. Is that
ko
right?
ben o do ko ni yalla hidi ko ibal jolal bar alma imanna nal jo foto nyalem
Ha ya akabe dalsi million nana be on jola wal. Bara hanin dalso manna soto je nga paso jo tanin na.
Yes, he promised that he was going to give us $4 million after the job. We used to pay our own fares to go and come, but he never gave us a penny afterwards.
We understand that witch hunters came to Sintet in 2009. Do you recall that?
anyim faham ko buwa de malal natanu nana natanu sinter sato kono sangola e ka fme 2009 tubabu kangoro foto nyalem
Ha bol nata je ma tambagiro bar woman te taraje.
Yes, they came there. Tambajiro came there, but I was not there around at that time.
Do you recall when Tambajiro went to Sintet?
fo yakilo sa mutano tambajiro nata sinter wati jumalla
Anata je ko ceiling kala anata je.
He came there in the early. He came there in the morning time, not early morning, but in the late morning time.
I know you said that you were not present, but what were you told about Tambajiro's visit to Sintet?
ngani kalamuta ye mfanya ko iko itanu maberu nje bringa nata sato kono bari kabri yamuna foe kabri ko anata sato kono
Biri nata sato ko ne kadu molla dulal to taren e ka dinkol wuri ko ka buwa fengol le bondije.
When they came, they were going to people's places. They dig holes and say that they were digging out things buried there by witches.
Were you told what kind of items they were digging out of the ground?
fo ya fo en ne bang ikaw dinko mensi ka muna nyini o dinko li kono
E ko ka buwa fengol le bondije bar mol ko e buka fenje buru ke bulo mo biya bula boto kon.
Well, they said they were digging out things buried by witches and wizards. But after they dig these holes, people don't see anything in their hands. They just dip their hands into a bag, pretend to put something in there.
Did the people tell you who Tambajiro was, or do you know who Tambajiro was at the time?
fo molia fo en jumalem tambajiro de waranto fo ite tambajiro lonne bo wato laba
Ma long namunaje fang namuna to moy fowolum.
I don't know him. I've never seen him. I've never heard about him until that day.
Apart from the incident concerning Tambajiro,
ninga bota kuolla menketa tambajiro la kuoti
Ha?
ninga bota
before,
kuolla ninga bota kuolla katambi kabo tambajiro la kuola
Men keta.
ninga bota tambajiro la
Ah.
apart from that, did you hear any other information about the witch hunters prior to you seeing them?
fo e buwa de mala do kote ngol la kumo moy la ban janni ibe jela ba
Ha nga moy ko inata molu kamba ke si sindi.
Yes, I heard that. They said they came and smoked some people.
Was that during the same incident involving Tambajiro, or was that a different incident?
fo wo mu ku kilingol tima me ala ngo tambajiro ba kono ban fo ko mu do ko tangol tiba
Atena ata lungo men ka fengol wuri. Aninga nata si sindro lume lungo man kiliya.
The day he came there to dig out these things that he claimed to be digging out, and the day he came there to make people inhale that smoke were different days.
Were you present during the incident when Tambajiro came to smoke out people?
fo ebe ma beru nenu bang wato men tambajiro nata sato nyin kono je fabe mol sisi ndikam fo ebe jenu ba
Ani ntel tata faru to nata mam motara suwa kono kon na molle e ko tata buwa si sindola karambo malopitano.
No, that day I went to the rice farm. When I came back, I didn't find anybody at home. I asked around what was happening. They told me that people have all gone to the hospital because they are smoking. They've made people to inhale smoke there.
Did you hear about the activities of witch hunters in any other village or location apart from Sintet?
Fo isi kibar soto bang nyimbuwa demala la kuoto na bora Sintet la Sintet na bara sate wala ninga bora Sintet la fo isi kibar soto dingira koten to ba
hani man kibar soto na man ke Sintet.
No, I didn't hear about them anywhere else apart from Sintet.
Can you tell us about the first time that you heard about or you saw the witch hunters in Sintet?
fo isa fo no nye wati jumalem ye nyimbuwa demala je Sintet
Ntol tata faroto urarantilo nata mam motara suwakon. Nga iko tata o sisindiro la buab sisindiro.
We went to the rice farm, and late in the evening when I returned home, I found my home empty. I asked, where are the people? They told me that people have gone to the hospital because they are smoking out witches there.
I would like to talk about the main incident when witch hunters came to Sintet while you were present in Sintet.
silambela flaka diam kula kuba nyim famfam lumben na nyimbuwa demala na Sintet sada kon andu wato tebe maberinje.
Do you recall the date when the witch hunters came to Sintet?
Fo yakilo si lungo nyim mutano la ba lungo men na nyimbuwa demala na Sintet sada kono bang
Puru mindir lalu bang.
Ha, mindir lalu ha.
Ha, tene lungo le nata.
Yes, they came there on a Monday.
Do you know if there was anything special happening in the village at the time? Like a special occasion that can help us situate?
Fo ila londodo lungo men na nyimbe buwa demala na sada kono je fo ila londodo ila hakintu do fo kule be kedi ni sada kono bengoto bang fo
Ha, karamundo dindi lo rungo be feala. Be inin tantangol be donka.
Yes, that day the school children were drumming and dancing and playing.
Was there a specific occasion or was there a specific reason why they were doing that?
fo dalili be jelba me asabu be o kega o karamudo dinnol bang
Ani ngege lo be donga la otumo tolbe kulli dula ndo mala musola ulan tolbe kulli dula otumo tolbe chosano.
Well, I just saw them. We were at a naming ceremony when this thing was going on. My younger sisters, it was my younger sister's baby's naming day.
Can you tell us what happened on that day, starting from the early morning and telling us step by step what you observed?
fo isa fo no nyi wulungola mune keta wulungola itela koro siroto ka commencer ni simfala wulungola menketa
Olune ya jamme morichina purkana mol kama ke sambakani lai.
That was the day when Yaya Jammeh sent some people to come and capture people and take them to Kanilai.
Can you tell us what happened that morning?
fo isa fo no nyi mune menketa wulungo somandala
Olun somandang kondo mala musola uluda olun tolta nyambodla yemuta yembaindi wolta tata kabom.
It was the day that my sister's baby was being christened. It was the day of the naming ceremony. Then they came and said they were capturing people and went to Kabom.
So that morning you were at your sister's house because there was supposed to be a naming ceremony. Is that right?
amunta wulungola ibe do mala bunkono katungi ko samo nyana kela la kulliyolde fo so tonyale
Olun na fang mo kulliyot.
That was the same day was the naming ceremony.
While you were at your sister's house, did you hear anything about the witch hunters coming to Sintet?
dembo men na ibe do mala bungo nyin kono fo ina na kibar soro la ka sujini nyimbuwa demala la kola bang
Ha?
dembo men na ibe do mala bungo nyin kono
Ha.
men na kulliyo nyana kelanu fo ye kibar soro nyimbuwa demala la kola bang
Ani man tolbe gel do ko ya jambe la bo amin dilal nata bari yesato be min yang.
Well, we were just there, and all of a sudden we had the news that Yaya Jammeh has sent people to the village who were coming to capture people, to take them away and give them medicine to drink for witches.
When you heard that, how did you react?
birite o kibaro nyi moy mune kere ma nyaati
Ndol ningi bo aninde nano na borta fo kabom.
myself and the lady who gave birth and the baby, we all ran away up to Kabombo.
Can you tell us where Kabombo is located?
isa fono nye Kabombo abe mintole
na malum ka bunyadi na karke dole me yale ka fa kabilo kabombo kabilo borta photo bara wobe foron kerol.
Kabombo was one of our satellite little villages or hamlets, but that one is located at the border areas between, it was at a border point.
Would you say that it was located within Sintet on the border or elsewhere?
fo iba folala ko Kabombo abe Sintet le kono border la karola banfo
Be Sintet le kono bari ni tata do mandindron kunko kono evura la Casamas.
Well, it was part of Sintet, but just a little bit, if you go, you will go into Casamas, that's where it was situated.
So as you, your sister, and the baby ran away to Kabombo, can you tell us if you observed anything along the way?
tumala men na iteni ibare muso idoko muso aning denano nying ali borda al tara Kabombo fo isa fo no o tembo men albe o silo kan bor silo nyingal kata fo ale fenne soro ale men koros bang ale koros fenne koros bang
Ha wotu mo nyunu ben no ma dolu be tonkondola dolu be tonkondola ndol be manoke dolu be faro kono be mbayndika.
Yes, they were even following us, running after us. We were on the main road going when they separated and made two groups. Some were on the other side, some were on the other side, and they were following us when we were running to Kabong.
Who was following you as you ran to Kabong?
tembo men naltol be bori kan jumala bal no ma kal bayndi kara Kabombo
Paralu anin fewulentiolu anin sojaron.
Well, we were being pursued by paras, plus the people wearing these red things, and some soldiers.
Can you tell us how you're able to differentiate between paras and soldiers?
o isa fo no nye paral anin nyi sojarol ye fatam fas ye bono nyoto nyaadi le
Paralu wole fewule ay fen fingolo du la informo fimma.
The paras were wearing their usual black uniforms.
sojarol dum
Sojar wole la sojar fingole du men ka kolan soto.
The soldiers were wearing their normal military uniforms, which are mixed colors.
And do you remember which colors you observed?
fo yakilo samurano ye couleur jumare korosi
La sojar dendi golu men ka ko sifa fulo so balo ka sifa jama soto.
Well, their normal military uniforms have many colors.
You told us that as you were running away, the soldiers had the soldiers, paras, and those in red had two groups, and they were running after people.
ye infonye janko tembo men albe num bori kam mo men kal kafo men kal bayndi nu wala mu sojarol anin paral anin fe wulentiol di ye fantalanum kafu fulato
Did you see them do anything to the people that they were running after?
fo ila korosiro ya futandi mala ko ye moje la be menu bayndi kan ye ku kela bang
Ani odume man soto oduma to be bore ke farambe no ma fon futa sata.
Well, they were unable to reach us so that they can do anything to us. We were ahead of them until we reached the village.
Did you see them do anything to other people in your community as they were running away?
tembo men be bori ka be mul bayndi ka fo ya jele ku ke mo la sato kono jero bang
Ha
Yes,
kandi ka mol forcé ke mute ke samba.
because people were caught and forcefully taken away.
You told us at the time that you were still running with your sister and the baby.
ya fo mole janko o tembo men be bori ka itani doko muso anin de nano nyin
Do you recall around what time of the morning this was?
fo yakilo samurano nyin ketam somanda montro wati jumalla
Odumo normal din ko ka fo ceiling ka odumo tilo kandira talankili mansi barai ceiling ka do.
It was the time that the Mandinkas called Silinka. This was between the early hours of the morning and just before 1 o'clock.
You told us that you ran and sought refuge at a place. Can you tell us where that was?
iko mole ko iboritale itata de maro kanin dinkirato fo isa mole itata de maro nyin kanin bintole
Ntara kabombo mande marusuri kantu yemutale.
We went to Kabom, but we were not given any help there because we were captured.
Can you tell us how you were captured and by who?
Foi sa fono ni yal muta nyaadile andu yal jumale yal muta andu yal muta nyaadile.
Ndunta bunga kono nga bundal soro.
When we reached there, we went into a house and locked the doors.
Sa imbil dunta bunga kono inata bundatu koni mandai le bedakatilan.
When we locked the doors and were inside, they came to the door and said, if we don't open the door, they'll break down the door.
Nde lota lara ngoka ngai bunkulu ngomuta santo ngombe sela nganchi pongo bundo kono.
I climbed onto a bed and I caught the wall with my hands. I wanted to climb up that wall and jump into the other room. Because I was so shocked. I have never seen anything like that. I had wounds, bruises on both my hands. When I fell down on the bed because I was unable to jump over, I then decided to run and go into the backyard. This man wearing red came after me all the way to the backyard and caught me and told me, Ari. I followed him. We went out.
You said they came and a man wearing red ran after you and caught you. Is that right?
Iko yalbaindi andu mo yalbaindi mo ndo raje me fe wulangol dum ay muta ko na wala
I would like you to describe the people who were part of that group. Perhaps first start with the man who was wearing red.
Mbela fla ye ya misale nye mol me yango yalbaindi mbandu mbela fla ya follow mol la me fe wulangol dum
fe wulantiru wali bay ko yol ke jang barden ka wulango be jang natal fenko.
These people were wearing red, but on top of that red cloth, white clothes was sewn on top of it, and there was a mirror also on his chest. His hat all was made of red material, but there were cowrie shells sewn on the hat, and he was holding a horn. And on that horn also were sewn some smaller horns.
Apart from the mirror that you've said was on the chest of his dress, were there any other items hanging from the clothes he was wearing?
Well, cowrie shells were sewn on the neck of the shirt.
You said that these people wearing red, how many people wore red as far as you can recall?
The
people who were wearing red were two people, as I can observe.
You said when you were caught, one of them said Ari. What language was that?
Iko nyumol me yal mura mo kilo men beje me yemura ko ari mun kan na wodi
fulaka ngai wala fonyi.
This was the Fula language. That's what he talked to me in.
Could you tell if these individuals wearing red were Gambian or non-Gambian?
Ila londoro fo isa fono nyumol me yemuta yem fe wulangol dum fo na jan banko mol lembam fo na makenda banko mol tiba
Gambian kante woti wala kango woni tol tama mulia o make Gambian ko nan tol la jam fulo la kango mamulia.
These people are non-Gambians. These people, the language, the Fula language they speak even is different from our Fula language here. So they cannot be Gambians.
You told us earlier that while you were running away, you observed paramilitary, people in red, and soldiers.
Follow kenun tembo men na ibenum borikang paral benunje sojarol benunje ani nyim fe wulang tiolu.
When the two individuals wearing red came to where you were hiding, were there other groups with them?
biri nyim mo fulol nata ibe mabori ndum damata me nyim fe wulengol dum fo ka fo dol be wol fanan normal ba kabiri nyi iborita itate mabo nyim fe wuleti mo fula nata normal ibe mabori ndamendo fo kabiri tol nata normal je mo fe ndum nal fo so ka fo do be wol normal ba
ka fute fengo para lebe normal ani sojaro.
They were being followed by paras and soldiers.
After they told you to come out, what happened next?
When
we came out, we followed them.
Do you recall how many of you followed them?
Well, we were many, because it was more than 10 of us who followed them. In the compound there, they caught everybody in the compound.
When you say that you were more than 10, did this include men as well as women?
Ni ko al tambira mo tangola fo ni mol be kono kewol ni musol be lemba
ha ni kewol ni musol.
Yes, we were both men and women.
You told us that when you ran away with a baby. Was the baby part of the group that followed these men?
Ya fa molian num kota ke nu ko kabring albe borla nin de nano nyin taral fo de nano nyin fana dabe o mol kono le bang
nata bilim bora bon kono bilim fintita de nan tiela da fa ko bayam fanye bilim tira kulle da amanna o samba o seta suwa kon.
The mother of the baby, after she came out of the room, she appealed to the man and told the man that today is the naming ceremony of my baby. Please forgive me. That's why they released her.
You said that you followed them. What made you follow them? Did they say anything to you or did they do anything before that?
Iko ebule noma. Muna ya sabu ibulate noma. Fo e fenne ke bang ibulate noma bang fo ye munek.
If
I did not follow them, they will beat me up because I saw how they were treating those who did not want to follow them.
But prior to you following them, did they do anything at the house where they found you?
Janni be bulale noma fo ye ku kela bungo nyin kono jela to bang.
Kadum bunko.
Janni ba fole bule noma fo ku kela bungo kono jeto lo bang.
Hani man fenken.
No. They did not do anything to me. They only told me to come.
You said that initially when you saw them, you were shocked because you had never seen anything like it before.
Iko follow kabri nyaaya je follow ke inyo kuyara bagal katu nyin kamala ko inana manyi mosi falje.
Yes, I've never seen them before.
Can you tell us what you mean by that?
Niyo fo faisa fo no nyi ila ko to mune di ka fo ko silantala ndu katu nyin kamala ko inana mesi mosi falje ila ko to mune.
Silantale ba nyi mosi falje sem fano.
I'm afraid because this kind of people, they could kill me.
When you followed them, can you tell us where they took you?
Biri bulate noma fo sa fonye yesamba mintole.
Ye bonan kabon tambita na ka bun korda dala ngombita puruka na kombiti ndawta ba mbota nim fe mante man so.
They took me from Kabombo. I wanted to pass by from to my compound to take my hair tie but they refused.
Where did they eventually take you?
Nyala ba inati ne samba mintole.
Ye samba tamba kunda botobe lori wolto tabo kotoji.
They took me to Tambakunda, where the bus was parked under the taba tree.
The taba tree that you're referring to, is it close to any landmark or any well-known individual's home, for example?
Wo tabo nyimbe damendo ila londoro fo tabo nyimbe katari fenne bala mi alon ko suuter lam fenne ba warando faabe katarin e jamala fenne bala ba warando molla korda bala mi alon ko a darjata le ba
abe korda bala alkal ko to la korda be wala bala.
It was near a house, the house of the former alcalo.
When you arrived there, do you recall how many vehicles you found?
Biri ifurata jedo o taboto je fo hakilo sa mudano e moto jellel tara lorinje
abo so tara gele ani moto ba fula. I found
a bus, 2 trucks, and also the soldiers, one of their vehicles.
Apart from the bus, the truck, and 2 trucks and another vehicle, did you see other soldiers or paramilitary men around that area?
Ninga boto la yemen fo jay ko yemen tara lorinje. Fo sojarol nim paral ning mo ko tangol jeedo de bang.
Ha ngeta men dol yam muta nga dol to ko nga dol tare nyato je.
Yes, those that caught me, we found some there and we also left some behind.
Those that you found near the vehicles, were they doing anything?
Yemen tara loring mo moto balaje. Fo ila korosiro de be kula ke kan numba.
Ani bin fardo ko nyoka albula moto kon.
No, as soon as we arrived, they told us to get into the vehicles.
Do you recall which of the vehicles you entered?
Fo hakilo sa mutano ite fa kundingo e bulata moto jumale kono.
Mbara bo sola kon.
I got inside the bus.
When you entered the bus, did you meet people there, or were you the first to get on the bus?
Come again?
When you entered the bus, were you the first to get on the bus, or did you meet other people there?
Biring ita da boso nyin kono. Fo itela keda mo follow di kabula boso nyin kono bang. Fo feta labanda kabula boso kono.
Ndey boso tara farin boso sidla danta wole bege otumo boso ngamo jamal tara boso kon.
I found many people in the bus. The bus was full up. There were only a few seats that were available.
The people who were in the bus, was it men as well as women?
Mo la yemenu tara boso nyin kono fo ke wallam bang fo ani musol bele belunje.
Musol damma nga wotara bularum boso kon.
I found only women inside the bus.
Can you give us an idea of how many people were on the bus?
Fo si haymano mo lende bang ila londoro ila korosiro fana mendile mo jelle benum boso kono.
Ah, wasiata kanda siata mo tan nanti ngamen tara boso kon.
There are many. In fact, it's more than 40 people that I found inside the bus.
You said that there were 10 of you. Were those 10 in addition to the over 40 people, or is the total estimate about more than 40 people on that bus?
Al motang fo motang wal lata ni motal motan nanol kande bang fo.
Ha, mbebe tara boso kon.
Yes, we all got into the bus.
What I'm trying to ask is whether you found about 40 people on the bus already before the 10 of you boarded the bus.
Alko alafita gamento sene ama wala mindi ko janning altol motango nying e alkafun bulanda boso kono fala ni motan nanol nying ale ultra boso kono le bang.
Ha, nga wotara sirin boso kon.
Yes, we found them sitting in the bus.
So would it be fair to say that this was over 50 people were on the bus?
Woto nying fo abe tilina la puru moya fo altol mo nangamo me boso kono dala fo mo talulu min katambi wati bang.
Ha, siata wati.
Yes.
Wow, boso si nyam ibe fatale fo mo lota.
Yes, it's even more than that because all the seats were occupied until some had to stand.
What about the men? Did you see any men being captured by the group of soldiers, paramilitary, and the Red?
Kewol dun na karola fo enya sede atale kewol la men mutabang men yalon ko paral warando sojara warando ani nyim fe wule ngtiyo le mutabang.
Ha, kewol fanan nate boto ma farin moto ba kon.
Yes, the men also were there. They full a big vehicle.
Do you recall how many other vehicles the men were put into?
Ko agilo sa mutano kewol nyingi be moto jelle kono.
Moto ba fule be fatal tepu kewol damma.
2 trucks were full of men, only men.
Are you able to tell us roughly how many men you think were put on those trucks?
Ila londoro anila mira loro. Ite amira ke jelle be o moto ba fulo nyin kono.
Wasi atal de ma konti bar mo ba o moto fatal.
There are many. I did not count, but the vehicles were filled up.
While you were on the bus, did you observe any individuals who, for example, refused to get on board the buses, the bus or the truck?
Biringi tembo men ete be nyum boso nyin kono. Fo ila crossro nyin dilala fo mo soro tan jele bang me yalon ko abalanta la pour ka bula nyi boso nyin kono warando ka bula o moto bal nyin kono fo ila crossro o sifal dilala bang.
Hani mo man hani ka bala mol be bula moto kono.
No, no one dared resist. All got into the vehicles.
What about your family members? Were they with you apart from the your sister and the baby who didn't go with you at the time, were there any of your family members with you on the bus?
Ibadin ko tangol dum fo ibe fe num boso nyin kono le bang na bota ilaw bare dokoma bare musol mi ko yaat ina tanate bondi jele
mbadin yeje kantu mba ngoto ma do otara tamadula man kende anin sasale nat.
Yes, some of my relatives were there because one of my sisters was sick and was just returning from traveling.
He was not.
What about your brother?
Koto madum.
Were any of your brothers present?
Koto madum fo mo soro danje mem fana ba da kon da be bulata ko nyin kono ba.
Ha nte ndabula je ba o
koto ma fo koto ma soro ndal fana men da bulata ko nyin kono ba.
Ha
koto ma soro ndal fana men da bulata ko nyin kono ba.
Ha koto ma da bulata ko kono.
Yes, my brothers were involved.
Did you at any point observe any of the soldiers, paramilitary, or the people in red beating any of the individuals in Sintet?
Fo ila korosiro fana nyin dino le bang mol la memu nyin paral di waranto nyin sojara waranto nyin mo fe wulen dundal fo nya seria dal jero be boli bakan Sintet jero ba menano ko yi mutale ba.
Ani
No.
On the side of the soldiers, the paramilitary, that group, did you recognize anyone there?
Nyin sojarol ani nyin paral ani nyin fe wulen dundal la karola fo yemo sute nyin kono le bang.
ani ma wollo han mo.
No, I did not know them.
Have you ever heard of the name Solo Bojang?
Fo ila baluo kono fo ina na kay Solo Bojang to moy le bang.
Ha wollo nga Solo Bojang nga fo ko bilin ko to ma yewo mutana.
That was the day that I knew Solo Bojang. I said when my older brother was captured,
abe siri moto bala ko to ma nata akati na fang ya forsentinat ibali pakan siloka.
He was seated at the vehicle. My older brother said he was not coming, but they forced him. They were beating him on the way.
Bawo mo be bota o man kende o hakilo man kende.
Because everybody went, that one is not well, his mind is not stable.
O tamata anin so hakili kende abali alenat.
He traveled, he came back in that condition.
Sai biri banatla biri to dato ko solo o tumo ngaja wuli o tumo ngala ko nyem Solo Bojang.
So when they brought him to that spot and the Solo was called and I saw him got up, that was when I knew that he was Solo. That time I was inside the vehicle, so I alighted and told them that this man is not well. I said to them, this man is not well. The whole of Sintet knows that he is not well. Even children know that he is not well. It is someone. It's only someone who is well that can be a witch, but someone who is not well cannot be a witch. And he was beaten all over the place, and his forehead was oozing blood.
Can you tell us who was beating your brother?
The paras and the soldiers were the ones beating him.
Do you recall what they were using to beat your brother?
They were beating him with batons.
Can you tell us your brother's name?
His name is Malangai Gay.
How did Solo Bojang react as your brother was being beaten?
He was standing there. He said he was rude.
But you told us that you explained to him that your brother had a mental illness.
Bari yen fo mole janko ya fo solo en ko ñi len ko to mañi ay sondo me jaka sole so
ha nga fay ba ko man kulu bi nga fay ñi sondo mo man kenda sinteti be yalo baraka man kulu.
Yes, I told him, but he said that this guy was rude. I told him that the whole of Sintes knows that this man has mental problem, but he said he was rude.
Did they eventually stop beating your brother at some point?
Fo nyala bango nyina fo inata na wadna na sore laba inata na bula kalifa
ha mol jamute nata abula
Yes, people spoke to them, and then they released him, and he returned home.
You told us that at the time you were on board the bus. Could you observe if your brother sustained any injuries as a result of those beatings?
Yen fonye janko kabri waro men na ibe jikan num ngoro kono ibe do ko to mani lipa kam fo ila koros do nyindi la fo ya ay barmol solo wato men e ba lipa kam ba
ha e barmo sura jannu na fongol yelo be bolaki.
Yes, he had wounds on the soldiers, and the forehead also was oozing blood.
Do you know who was in charge of the men, the soldiers and the paramilitary who were beating your brother?
fo ila londo de yala na jumale be ko ni nyaron ga jumala ni mol nyaron ko de memmarta ni sojarol ni police e para la men be ila ko to mani lipa jumale be nyato
nte mengo men na rambe sirin bo soko nka solo bo jandoro na to mo ni na ka solo
I was sitting inside, but each one that came in called solo, and I was sitting, and he will get up and reach out to them.
So based on that, is it fair to say you believe Solo Bojang was the one leading those men?
woto wodalilo kan woto mose en fono ko ilata nyin lo ko woto solo wala mun ko nyi nyaton ko ti o tembo dengira
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened to your brother after the injuries he sustained?
fay sa fono nyi mun ke de len ko to mala biring atara ya lipa ya balo be barmate
bira seyta suwa kon doron adoma na ta kama asamba kani fi loptanut.
When he returned home, his brother came and picked him up and took him to the hospital in Kanifing.
Did you later hear about what happened to your brother?
iringo botala nyato do mande fo inata na moyle menkete ilawi ko to mala ba
ko ya bira ka fono ka yelo do ne fono.
Yes, they said he used to vomit, but he used to vomit blood.
Were the doctors able to treat his injuries?
fo doctor o nyinda na la barmul jarale ba
Amambalu afatale.
He did not survive.
Fata kombo.
He died in the combo.
Do you recall how soon after the incident he passed away?
fo yakilo sa mutano birin nyin ko lata kan nyi liparo nyin tajire yal lata kan ay wati jelle si jannabe fala
Amanta mi san kar wora da fata.
It's not more than 6 months after that he died.
How did that make you feel as you sat on the bus and observed what was happening to him at the time?
ite fan kunningo nyin kete fe nyaadi le biri be siri mboso nyin kono e nyaabala e koto may ba lipa ka ko nyaam
Mbalo man song, mbalo yen dimi akamde kan lipa.
I felt pain. It felt as if I was the one being beaten.
Nkam fata barinte kuno la ge bawe si ami kamen kyale sake num fanala.
I was unhappy, but I couldn't do anything because what they were doing to him, they could do the same thing to me.
You told us that when the witch hunters and the group of security men arrived in Sinted, this was between about 10 a.m. and 1 in the afternoon. Is that correct?
Tem fo mole janko tembo men na nyim buade malal men keta nyi sojarol ni paral ni nyim fewule nunnali na tana sinter saro ko raketa silinka ma fa men keta talantan kata fo talan kilim ma fa wala fo tonyale
Yes.
Did those vehicles eventually leave Sinted to go elsewhere?
fo o motol nyim menu na tana sato nyi gono fo nyalla ba nyi na tana findi sinter saro ko kata dulato ba
biri salfana kola dron ye moli samba do moli salfana sal kantu je mbama fango ka be jira mbandi
Yes.
akabita salfana salla so para ko ta salla kanta be man salebu.
Yes. After the 2 o'clock prayers, they started moving people outside because my mother was there who wanted to go and pray, and they asked her not to because she was under the custody of the government.
Ndega ko si bawo ni go be man salebu imam balanka sali bari ko to be man salebu andu ka men ke mole sa ke no la janne asita man sali.
I told her to sit down because, as they said, they were under the custody of the government. It is not your fault that you are not praying.
So those of you who were on the bus could not pray at that point.
munta o altol membe o boso nyin kono alman wato so pour ka sali wala
Man hañ.
No, we were afraid.
Can you tell us where you were taken?
fo sa fo non nye kabring yal bulande o boso kono yal samba min tole
They took us to Kanilai.
So you must have left Sinted sometime after the 2 p.m. prayer. Do you recall around what time you arrived at Kanilai?
Mosi infono le ko talbota Sinter saro kono talam fula tambita telefona tambita domandi. Odo sai al futa Kanilai saro kono wati jumalla.
Odu wala saro sita brother Kanilai.
The time we arrived at Kanilai, it was around 5 p.m.
You told us that the bus was so full that there were people standing on the bus.
Ya fo mole ko boso nyimbe faare nenu fa faara tef modol be lorim boso nyin kono.
Yes.
Can you tell us where in Kanilai you were taken?
Fo isa fo no nyi yal samba Kanilai minto ma fam.
Yen sambal korda dole to bum frebe ge bundo bete.
They took us to one compound which had 2 houses. But inside of that compound, the ground was made of concrete.
Do you know whose compound that was at the time?
I think it was Yajame's compound because that was where they took us to.
And what made you believe that it was Yaya Jame's compound?
I found soldiers there. I found paras there.
When you arrived in that compound, were you inside the buildings you've told us, or were you outside the buildings?
No, we were inside the compound.
But was it inside a building or was it in an open space?
We sat outside before they started giving the people to drink.
From what you could observe of the people who had been captured, you told us that men were in a separate vehicle from the women. Can you give us an idea if the people who were caught were older people or younger people, as far as you recall?
Silandung mol me alon kolbe muto kono isa fo mole mu mosi fanyade ke bala mulungol lombo fodindingol lom wala fanding kollo
ke balum ani musu ke balu.
You had elderly men and elderly women. There were some who were following behind us and those that we were also behind of.
And from what you could observe, were the people taken from different ethnic groups?
Silangitela korsiro kono faye mol mutale ya si comme ya fatan fansile ban comme ye dol bondi jolal kono mandinkol kono fulol kono kete wala nyama ba
si bele beje jola beje mandinko beje fulo beje.
All ethnic groups were there. Mandingas were there, the Jolas were there, the Fulas were there.
Can you tell us what happened after you alighted from the bus and the trucks?
Silang fesa fono moli mune natake kabari ngali jindi bosol kono.
Ye min gindi bosol kono ye kino lunati. After
we disembarked from the bus, they brought food. But you cannot eat food when your mind is not stable.
Do you recall what kind of food they brought?
They brought
benechin. I saw it, but I did not eat it.
You told us that when you arrived there, you found soldiers, you found paramilitary. Did you see the people in red?
Ya sata janko kabral fotata je e paral je e sojarol je silangi mol mi alon ko fe wulengol be dundira ye jele ba
yes, they were all full there. They were the ones that captured me.
What about Solo Bojang? Was he present at Kanilai?
Silang Solo Bojang la kodung ate Kanilai ji abe mabe ringel
ate bira be ato tuam fe o dula to le fo jandimbe suto fulo mbe bolagi Solo Bojang be kumaldro. Solo
Bojang was there with us for the entire 2 nights that we were there. His name was constantly being called.
Apart from the groups you've mentioned and Solo Bojang, did you observe any individuals wearing green?
Na bota Solo Bojang ningi sojaron ningi ule tioli kamin fote. Ye modol fanan korsi ekonomi alon ko jambe ker fengole be dundingil.
Ha, what about the green boy or farambege?
Yes, there were many. The green boys too were there.
After the food was served, can you tell us what happened next?
Silang kabine nyin kino dial la fay pareta. Mune natake o kola.
After that happened, they started to give the men to drink.
Can you explain what you observed? How were the men being given something to drink?
Silang fay safuno moli ete mune krosi kabiri bi nyinu kel nyimindi kam borol.
They
gave to one man to drink, and after he drank and he fell, I saw him with my eyes. The way he opened his mouth, you could put your fist inside his mouth. So I screamed. I said, all of us are going to go through this. I lost all my mind at that time.
After you observed that man coming out and behaving in that way, did anything else happen to him?
Silang kabite ye korsi o ke o korsi kabiri nga funtita na anata na boita fa daile fo kudo fana nata kala ba
No, he was lying down in a coma. He was not aware of anything happening around the world.
You told us that at the time you were seated outside. Do you know if the men were given something to drink out there, or were they taken somewhere else?
Ya yanko watu sotota ya tolo sindi numbanta jile. So fo kel nying jandi be mindi la oboro le dundi kono tol ban fo e oboro dile banta jile al besiri.
Ani buka boro de banta ka mo kili bungola kono kamoto.
No, they don't give you the medicine outside there. They used to call you inside the toilet. When you get into the house, into the main hall, you go through the toilet. That is where you drink the medicine from the toilet. There was water on the floor. You get into that and you stand. Before they give you to drink, they will ask you to undress and take a bath. When after you take your bath, they will sprinkle some medicine inside your eyes, and it will burn as if pepper was thrown inside. And then they will give you the medicine to drink.
So after the men were taken inside to drink, presumably the women were then taken inside.
Amanda ko silang kabiri kel ni samba kono to purita boromi o kola le nata ya musol fanan samba
ha birin kelu banta
yes
ulbe larin jimbangla
after the men they were done with the men who were now lying at the veranda
jimbang jambale mude bungo bundingo be atemate.
It's a big veranda. There's a small building in the middle.
Kewo dolbe larin woto dolbe jimbang.
Some men were lying there, others were at the veranda. And then they started giving to the women to drink. Before they could complete giving the concoction to all of the women, it was already late. You will undress and take a bath. They will sprinkle water into your eyes. You will take some and drink, and then at that time, you will lose consciousness. You will not know what is happening. You will go into a coma. When you lie down, you don't realize anything else until the following day in the morning. If you should talk of praying, you are conscious, or drinking, you are conscious, but after that, you are not aware of anything at all.
I want to focus on what you observed prior to being taken inside to drink the concoction.
Sila be nyamen alafta nyati linna iti fongo e mine korosi jandingi te be te dundila kete mindi borola e min korosi ay nyinin ka wala fo.
You told us about one man who came out and how he behaved.
ke klin na kumo fo moli kabri nga funtina na mbori mindula anu nga mata nyami fana.
Can you give us an idea of the other types of behavior that you observed from people who came back after drinking the concoction?
Fese manya do fana fo moli ke dol minul fana e boro min ye manya min krosi bala woni ngindo tal min fatata nyame.
Ke o ke ni way boro min ni way la dame buka kalamata.
Each man that drank the medicine, wherever he lies down, he is not aware of anything else. They go into coma.
What about the women? What kinds of behavior did you observe from the women who came out?
Sila musukundadu imu manya si falle ke kabring ye boro mi funtitana.
So biri yemenku ni yemenku yemindi. Jani be finda kamoto fobi na banta kata rete boita.
As for the women, after you are undressed, bathed and given to drink, when you come out of the toilet, before you come outside, you would have fallen already. That medicine, the way it is bitter, since I was born, I have never experienced anything of that nature. That medicine, if at all your time has reached, it would kill you because that medicine is not good.
So let us focus on when you went inside to drink the concoction. Can you tell us which individuals were present in the room when you got there?
The people dressed in red, there were two. One soldier. And two paras. Those were the ones I found inside the room.
Can you give us a step-by-step account of what happened when you arrived in that room?
Silang komya sata mole simfa nin simfa kabri dunta ngim bungo kono kuol keta nyame
ikem dia ko ya be urana tene parali loten do ay ha wole lote yemuta ye boro min dia ko ya.
They forcefully undress you, but the paras will stand at your side and they will hold you and they will force you to drink the medicine. And if there are drugs inside of your mouth, you will not spit it out. By force, you will have to swallow it.
You told us that they forcibly undressed you. Can you tell us if you retained any of your clothing at that point?
Ya sata janko ye force le ke ura. Silang fesa fono mulle ka ila o urango ye fentu ibalale ba.
Wa fentu mo bale ke uran ne ko ba ye ulu nyame de na no ni e mamare mo.
They did not leave anything on me. They undress you just as your mother gave birth to you, just as a little baby.
You told us that the people who were present in the room were all men, from what you told us earlier. How did that make you feel?
Silang ya sata janko o minul benum bun kono be mu kelleti comme ya fo nyamenja silang kabiri yete urandi ite nyin kol je nyaadi le ko ta nyaadi fang fe
fani ku yadi ani ku ya wasi ayun kuram fo bawngal hanin ke ma woto urana o nyama sako wandi kambandi.
The sadness was so much that it sickened me. Even my own husband would not undress me in that fashion, much more other men.
What about the age range of the men who undressed you? Did that make you feel any way?
Ila sanjol dung itela korsirodo we ku dundi kande banka ke mirande kula ni sanju ni tembe dag ni pour mo si falge wura
ani ku ya warta kan to ayin sa sale ni te musanila doronet.
The sadness was so much it sickened me.
Kana ko doku
was a farmer. I do gardening. I also work on the rice fields. But since I started drinking this medicine, my work was destroyed because when the rainy season starts, my chest does not allow me.
You told us earlier that at the time, well, let me put it differently. At the time, how many children did you have?
I have 4 children.
Do you recall how old the youngest was at the time?
I sanji say sotole.
My last child was 8 years. My mind cannot recall that.
You told us that these men... Sorry, do you want to say something else, ma'am?
I send you none sort of way.
Yakilo mambula.
Kandunga upero wala mamme boro lume.
I cannot recall because I had an operation. I had an operation while I was having that last child of mine, and it was not long after that that I drank this concoction.
That's perfectly fine. You told us that the men in that room, after they forcefully undressed you, gave you a bath. Can you describe what that process involved?
Ako, woman ketanati. Sila nyi keolu minu be obunkuno. Kabiri ko yela fengol ura. Woku tata nyadile.
Ay malu ay njakal bake.
It shamed me. It surprised me a lot, but I was not brave enough to refuse not to undress. Because if I did not undress, they could beat me up.
We've heard testimony that people, in terms of being given water to bathe, they actually poured the water over people's heads. Is that what happened to you, or was it something else?
Masediaro mo janne ko kambirin ye dundi bunkono fo ye wuram pour que ku borol ikanyim boro bibila wala nyama ya bongi kungo kan ay jibalo kan akete tefana wala nyam
ha
yes.
After that, you said you were given some of that concoction to drink.
Ako kola e nata boron bi ka dilele ko yamin
ha
yes.
Can you describe for us what that concoction tasted like, or whether it reminded you of anything in particular?
Tilam fosa funo moli o boro kabriya da loy dato animune mulunte fe
boro apuyata sunganta.
The medicine, it was bitter, it was smelly.
Did any of the men in that room say anything to you during that period?
Tilan kabiri o boro chike ka dilelo o mol mimbe bungo kono e fem foyle ba o wato kono
ni man fem foyle ka fodo ye force yami.
No, they didn't tell me anything. They only tell you to forcefully drink it.
And I believe you said that some of that concoction was thrown on your eyes. How was that done?
Ko andu ya fo jande ko o bori to do ngi ka tale ya fay nya kono wokite ya ji nyaadile
ay nya problème o sente me ma je nyi nya.
It gave me an eye problem. Even this eye, when I'm seated, I used to
bring up water.
Sorry, the interpretation. What was the last word?
Yes, it used to emit water.
Okay. So this concoction was actually splashed in your eyes. Is that correct?
Yes.
From what you stated earlier, people who went through this process came out generally felt dizzy and fainted. Is that what happened to you?
Nyamini ngole ke muta e boy duma akete wala nyam
ka boy bukalon kote ke ko be dunya.
Yes, you usually fall and unaware of what else was happening in the world.
When was the next time that you regained consciousness, from what you recall?
Tilang itenate fankala muta wati jumale ni hakilo sa sebulano
odumo fano keta fo talan kilim be tambita inata ye balu esi ngunu madumandin. Yes.
That time, it was morning time. It went well past 1 o'clock. That was when you begin to feel yourself, when you could crawl a little bit. Until around 2 o'clock, my body was a little bit better. That was when I could hold the house and peep outside.
On that second day, did you interact with any of the witch doctors, the people in red, or any of the other security men there?
alum fulanjango ni mol mi e fe wulangol dum wala ni sojaro minu bal kunto inete kanne kote keba
ha e ko nga foko mo buality.
Yes, they said that we should say that we are witches.
Who told you that you should say that you're a witch? Do you recall?
Jumale ya fo purisa foko ato mo buality fo hakilo so mari
O fulol yemen na fe wulentelo wala ko nga foko mo buality.
Those foolers who were dressed in red, those were the ones that said that we should say that we were witches.
You told us earlier that those men spoke Fula. Do you understand Fula?
na fo nun komando ko keol mi e fe wulangol dum e ka diamu kan nim fulakangol la fo e fulakangol moyle
Man fulakangol mo.
I don't speak Fula.
You told us that you're able to recognize Fula, but was anyone interpreting what those men were saying to you?
ya sata ko fulakangol ni wo fote kalo ne ko fulakangol bari fo mole bi je mimbe ku ni nun la ko makangol kan na sor kan yi
Ha mole be je men ka fo ni ya fo ka fo ko e ko ya fo ko te mo buality.
Yes, there were people, when they said it, they will tell us to say that we are witches.
And how did you react when you were told to admit that you're a witch? How did you react to that?
silang wo ko ite o ko tano nyadile ite o ko jeno nyadile famfe pour ka fo ko ya fo ko tem buality
Ni ku ya kantu han nim ko manke buati be mbutela ken dake.
Sadness.
Sa manke buati bar nga fo ko hante molti.
Sadness. Because even if I told him that I was not a witch, I was going to be beaten. So I admitted and said that I was a witch.
Men ka fo manke buati ke muru ye min di fulanjaki.
Because I saw that those who said that they were not witches were taken to drink the concoction for a second time.
Nte nyimboro ja inke nyame ni ngami fulanjanki ko ke mbe fala.
I saw how this medicine, what it did to me, and if I should drink it for the second time, it will kill me.
Alati na nga fo ko hante buality.
Which was why I said to them, yes, I am a witch.
So you admitted to being a witch in order to avoid drinking the concoction again.
akamunta ison tema ka fo ko ite buality pour saje ko kani mindir fulanjangol
Ha.
Yes.
What happened to the people who admitted to being witches on that day?
silang ni mol minu son tema ka fo ko ha itol mu buality mun na takela wolungo
Nkorta bawo nim frera ya insafo wali senge insafo ko ni mo buality ay mira insasalefa.
I thought about it deeply. It even sickened me. Because now when I return home, the people will hear that I have admitted and they will see me in that life that I am indeed a witch. Because I was not endowed spiritually, because someone who has spiritual endowment, who has the possibility of being a witch. If I told I was spiritually endowed, I was going to do terrible things to Yajame himself. Because he made us to suffer, so that we went to that place and experienced what we experienced. And made me say something which I shouldn't say. If anyone is there who likes Yajame or loves Yajame, I do not love that person because he has brought suffering to me. Today, my eye is the main problem. Even if my health condition was not well, but my eye is the main problem. My eye is not well.
On that day, were there other people who admitted to being witches in order to avoid the consequences?
ka son ko to mu bolde pour kaje ko yami belale kan kanen laika
mo jama sonta ba ni man son isi bute
many people admitted, because if you do not admit, they will beat you however they feel like.
Were some people released after admitting to being witches?
silang kabiri nata song wo buaya la ko to mu bolde nata bulale bang
ha yembula suto talankilin suto na suto sabanjango yembula.
Yes, we were released in the night, 1 o'clock, and that would be our third night when we were released.
You told us that you spent 2 nights at Kanilai, is that correct?
ya sata mole jam ko yet suto flole ke Kanilai aketa wala nyama
ha na suto feke suto sabanjallo yembula.
Yes, I spent 2 nights. The 3rd night, I was released.
During that period, do you know if your family knew where you were?
wo wato kono kabiri be o sutol ke kankani la yalo ne fele dimba yalo ne be muntol
ha ndar di no yalo kanduna kambano kabina la kol kenan kai kana na jang tile na ye ke bute.
My children were aware. In fact, my son made a call and he said he was coming. I told him not to come because if he came, he was going to be beaten up.
Why did you tell him that? Had you observed other people being beaten up?
muna ne o faye foye modol fanan jele minul lipa
ha mol nata je.
Yes, people came there. They came to look, to check their parents, and they were beaten.
Do you recall ever witnessing any of those beatings directly?
aklo be buna fo ini ni li parole soute cedi ale ban ifan e nyaabe sirin wala be lori nyaabale be moli par
kambano ni yabute fo ya asingo barama.
Yes, a boy was beaten until he was wounded on the leg.
And do you recall who was doing the beating at that time?
filang hakilo funan sa fo no juma nyole be o butelo keka
paralo
The paras.
You told us that you were eventually released on the 3rd night around 1 a.m. in the morning. Is that correct?
ya foko jang kote ke suto sabanjangole natal bula ka sealia kita wala nyam
Yes, that was what happened.
Can you tell us how you were taken back to Sintet?
Silam fo sa fo no imurunta nyaadi le iya ila sate to Sintet
boso me yembulanda ko no boso le murundi.
The bus that they put us in was the same bus that returned us back.
You started to tell us earlier about the impact that drinking the concoction had on you when you returned.
ya commencé le ka fo moli ñing kolya kol mil naté kan kabring ñim boro ñim min.
How soon after your arrival did you start to notice other medical effects on you, the impact?
Watu jumale e kabri ibota kanilai iseta Sintet nata akalamuta e balo fe ko kolyal be kanne nyimbori mola ko sungola
mbota Sintet ay mbota kanilai ndata Sintet tili saba.
We left Kanilai and went to Sintet.
Tili nani njang koto ma chema mu drive for it.
3 days. The 4th day, my older sister's husband, who happened to be a driver,
otili sabo movement baka domoroke nin kirintita ka sun kanne fo.
on those 3 days, I was not able to eat anything. Each time I belch, it used to be very, very disgusting smell. And he said to me, you are not spending the night here. Today you are going. My children took me to Ahmadiyya. Because they said that Yaya Jammeh said that let us not be taken to any hospital. Even if we go, we were not to be given any medicine. I went to Ahmadiyya.
Do you recall where you heard that information from?
Mbama dinding yo samba bao yo bula lumen asamo dro yo samba siban ay buya.
My aunt, the day that she was released, the next day she was taken to Biam. She spent 3 nights in Biam, but she was not given any tablet until she was brought home back. They brought her in the evening. The next day, around about this time, she passed away.
From what you said, it was during that incident that you heard that Yaya Jammeh didn't want anyone to go to, well, didn't want people to be given medication, which is why you avoided going to a public hospital. Is that right?
Wala saya la kula wato le inata kibaro mo ko Yaya Jammeh ko nimo mota loptano rakana boro soto. Wat aketa wala nyama.
Ha mbama mentare ge mam bordi wala ya sendina.
Yes, my aunt that went there, she was not given any medicines. She returned like that.
I'm trying to understand if it was during that incident involving your aunt that you heard the information that Yaya Jammeh said that no one should be given any kind of medication, which is why you chose not to go to a public hospital.
Ako alafta min faham le jam wolom wo kuol min kete ba ma dindinna o wato le o kibaro moy fo di fanan nata je ko ifanan tita lopitano to pour kata because min tata je buka boro soto andu ba ma dindin fata wala nyama bori soto baliyal
Yes.
I believe you're comfortable giving this name. Can you tell us the name of the lady who died after going to Buyam Hospital or Guyam?
Sila wo ila wo ba ma dindi nga to fo sa dino mol na ba min tata Buyam lopitano to tem fana tana la ban
mba ma Sansan Kamara.
Yes, my aunt, Sansan Kamara.
You started telling us about some of the health problems that you encountered as a result of drinking the concoction.
Ya commencé le fanan ka kolyal fo moli ete minu soto kabri botanyim bori mi wala.
I believe earlier in your testimony you mentioned chest pain as well as impaired vision. Is that correct?
Lata ko ila se diarol kon follow ye sisi dimo le fo moli ani nya dimo.
Yes.
It
troubled me a lot. My chest, it never heals.
So you still have chest problems today, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
What about your vision? Has that healed or do you still suffer from impaired vision?
Ila jero la kodum akendi atale bam fo hani fo bi jero ka kebulo fenkolti kolya ko wolle
na apisiato do man din do ko kilo franja be monta.
It's better a little bit.
You also told us earlier that you suffered stigmatization as a result of what happened at Kanilai.
Ako ya sata jang ko teke ko kolya ko sotole ni ku ya ko kabring ibotanan Kanilai.
Yes.
Can you explain to us further what the stigmatization involved and whether it affected your movements in any way?
Silang foi so ni ku ya nyim fo moli o mu ni ku ya sifalong anim fanam fae la tamanya nyim fanam batandile ba.
Yalo buaya mo fenore mbalet.
You know, witchcraft is something that is very dirty.
Alale ka ke buwa mo ke buwa bar buaya mo fenore ya kangolela.
God does that, but nobody does that on themselves. And not to be accused of being a witch, everybody runs away from you. People will be scared of you, and the people will also run away from you.
Did that prevent you from engaging in activities within the community, or did you still continue as normal?
Fo woni ku yangi ye balile ke dabula nyin kabila kuola alinga langin sinyola wala faman ku talai wokon
hanwol asin mira ba wonte bilimbitaje yenta bortan tata yenta samba e mammo samba won ninni e nyoga asin son do mo batande.
It used to disturb me in my thinking because I was the one that was taken, not the others.
What about your children? Did it have an impact on them, the fact that you were stigmatized as being a witch?
Idingol dum la dimbaya fo ay nil ku yanle kabiri nate ye chodi ko ite mbualti
ay ne ku ya kende ke kantu yalo sai buaya ya fa ba ma mo buati.
It saddened them a lot because you know witchcraft. For your mother to be accused of being a witch. It used to sadden them a lot. In fact, one of my sons had to cry.
Abela meka. Mba abela meka ne.
Ngo ay niyo kuya kantu ndinke do wona me okumbota. Baka ikai ko ba ma buati.
One of my sons came and he cried because they told him that your mother is a witch.
Earlier today, you provided a list of names that you wanted me to share with the commissioners. Can you confirm that?
Bi sobanda ye tolle di molla nga min safe kayto bola andu ngi laftale tol ning commissioner sol sa ajibe aketa wala nyam.
Yes.
And these were names of individuals who had been abducted with you, and some of the impact that they suffered as a result.
Ni molu wollo molti yalon ko ye ni wolle mutanu kete samma ke mindi nyim borol la andu wol fana nyin kol ya kol yemin take to fana yo nyongol le take.
Yes.
You also provided 2 names of individuals who passed away as a result of drinking the concoction. Can you confirm that?
Mo fula to fanan di mi yalon ko wol fanan ifatale andung ila saya nyim boru mingole ya sabu fo so fanan sen yande.
Yes.
Without stating their names, do you recall how many more people died as a result of drinking the concoction? People from Sintet.
Hani me tofo silang itela hakilu bulango ning isi mariol standi kom wol minu bota imojelu minu fata kabri bota nyim bor mi wala Sintet sateto.
Yes.
Apart from the 2 names that you provided, do you recall how many other individuals died as a result of drinking the concoction at Kanilai?
Na bota nyim moto mo flo le minu to safe fo hakilo se bula mo don la fana minu fana fata nyim bor mi wala ko bare hani me tofo
ngalo mol fata ge mol batara bari wol me fam fintin te tofa.
Yes, I knew that people suffered there, people died, but those people did not come out in the open, so I will not name them.
Are you able to give us an estimate of the number of people who died?
Ise inanga mo fono ba imo jello.
Asiata wo mo osiata.
There are many. The people were many.
Are you able to tell us roughly how many, or is that something you can't do?
Poisa fono bang wala ame siata nyaming ila foro to ita nola. Isa fono mo jellum. Lafte ananga molla hani me tofo. Mol minu fata yeminu la kolong ifata boro la kola yim boro mi wala kola.
Amelong men sansang
hani me tofo.
Ani yal ngol tofo sansan ni malanka ngotoba.
The people I
wo kola mo tan nim fem fatale bari yalo wo man na faso nga fujan.
Sansang and
Malanga.
Malanga.
Palmam me fam fintin.
Sansang and Malanga. These are 2 individuals whom I had already named. But apart from that, there are more than 10 other individuals, but these have not exposed themselves, so I will not name them.
Animba Dajang.
And Mbadajang,
Ulbe fatale.
all of them passed away.
Animma Sise.
Hani me tol kumandi bare nanga modoron fodron.
You already mentioned that you didn't want to name these individuals.
They reached almost 5 people.
Thank you very much for that.
Abarakabake.
I have concluded my questions. Thank you for answering all of them.
Nanyinin karol banta an abarakabake yen nanyinin karol jabi nyame.
I'm very sorry that you had to go through such a difficult experience.
Ko abe masala idunta nyin kolya kol min kono.
I will now hand over to the commissioners who may have additional questions.
Silanga be ila kol murundi la commissioner solla ning ibe nyinin karo sotla ke nyinin ka.
And then you will be given the opportunity to make a final statement to the people of Sintet, the Gambian people, and the Commission.
Yo botaje ibe sola le ning kuma bela mi alon ko bo di la ila diamola tawngola isafu.
Mr. Chairman, I've concluded. I hand over to you. Thank you. But prior to that, just a minor procedural matter. I would like to tender the protected information sheet of the names provided by the witness. And I would ask that it be given exhibit number 102. And I will ask the usher to bring it over to the commissioners. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. Request them granted. And thank you, both you, Council, and Madam Witness, for your testimony.
Chairman ko lawyer ko abaraka ayadani minna sontalale ite financedo ko abaraka.
I'm sorry that you had to endure so much suffering.
Ko ise haketu ko idunta ginkolya jamal.
Commissioners, if you have any questions to ask, please must so indicate. Bishop, you have the floor.
Commissioner Odiko wallafte nyinin kala ako chairman abaraka.
Madam Witness.
Kosedo.
Matisanyang. You inform us that when you heard that the witch hunters were coming to get you, you decided to run away, and you went to a village in Casamas, and they followed you, and even to the house where you were.
Ako ya sata mole janko kabiri yenyin buwa mutala kuol la kibaro moy al natana ajeko ko al yebori silang al borta fo Casamas bala sa kabilo mimbe foronkero bala bar hani fo nyaay bulate no male fo hani fo bunkono kate ke mutaji.
The door was locked and they knocked on it and told you that you should either open or they will break and come in.
Andung ya trale fangal borta fal dunta bunkono ka bundal be sorong bari nata le bunda konkon ko nalman bunda yele be bunda katele le ye dungal feño la ji.
You managed, however, to find your way out.
Nate fang ma ko ka je ko fo if an sotti je banta.
And as you were running, they chased you.
Ibela o boro min nate bayndi.
And they captured you.
Nate muta wole nyama.
Now, but how come that they followed you? Was the border an open border that the other side of the border did not have the security there? That's the question I want to know.
Ako silang itolla ngin ka bayndi ka fo dulanto fo ngin wo bo na ngin fo kantar lalte wo dulato bang wo boda ngal tara fo damen frontiero to ji be nyaadile wo keta nyaadile fo bulatal no ma fo ji fo kantar lal tiji kantar la to.
There are no border guards there.
Perhaps I can assist with that, Bishop. What she mentioned was that the place that they went to was still in Sinted, but on the border between there and Casamas. But the place was located within Sinted, at the edge of Sinted. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma. No further questions. If you have any final remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
Silang Commissioner Sola kamanta ko nyinin karte bulu silang bunda fele silang ni ko masoto isa commencer kafo.
Yo omba molu jayira ni tentu.
I want to thank and appreciate all. Greeting all Gambians, especially you. This was inside me. I did not know how to get it out. You have come so that we could narrate it to you. It's inside me, but it has diminished. And I want to put that prayer to you too. That not only in the Gambia, but let this not happen anywhere else in the world. Because these people don't, God is the one that makes witches. And these people, they don't even know who are the witches. Because if they knew who were the witches, some of the people they arrested, they wouldn't have. You said you came to look out for witches, and here you are capturing anyone that you saw. You don't even know who the witches are. You have come, you have investigated this, you've made it so clear to us. We are praying for you. May God make you live long in this process, in the name of the Prophet. Because some countries don't know. They used to say that people just levy allegations against Yaya Jammeh. Imam? They don't They did not put any allegations on Yaya Jammeh. This is the way Yaya Jammeh is. May the whole country be protected from this sort of things in the name of the Prophet. Those of you that have assisted us, I pray to God that your positions will be enhanced. May I pray to God that we all have long life and good health. Thank you so much. I thank you all.
Thank you very much indeed, Madam Sane, for your testimony. Before we take a lunch break, I just got a letter from the head girl of the school here. While the letter is addressed to the commissioners through me, it's a letter that is literally addressed to all Gambians. And it's a letter written on behalf of all youth in the Gambia. This being our last day here, I would like to place this letter in our records publicly. I will read it. It's not a long letter. I will read it and we would post it on our TRRC website. We'll also do a 3-4 minute event, impromptu. Ms. Kumbasane would hand the letter to me for all youth in the Gambia to see what they have written about the TRRC and this whole process.
Miss Samate, abengin letter on Sane, abengin letter on Natale, I had Dumbulu, Gambiano Benyala, Purun Gambiano funding kill Bale and Afat.
The letter reads as follows. Interpreters, you don't have it. I'll go very slowly, but it's a short one.
Okay. Ako silanga bakaranale letter o mimfusata.
It's addressed to the chairman of the TRRC.
Ayasa fenang chairman chairman o mimbe TRRC.
And dated them at today's date.
And ngai lungo mindiala wolom bi lungoti asafeta bile.
It's entitled Appreciation.
Yisafero min safe akungoto wolom kontantale na kuola.
Sir,
ako sa
on behalf of the students of the school administration of Sibanor Upper Basic and Senior Secondary Schools,
na karambungo mimbe Sibanor la
Upper Basic School and Senior Secondary.
Upper Senior Secondary School Toyala.
We would like to express our profound gratitude to the Truth, Reconciliation and the Reparations Commission
Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission,
to you, the chair, for allowing the students to attend the TRRC proceedings held in Sibanor from the 25th to the 28th November.
25th to 28th December, November Carola,
2019. We are sure that the very existence of the TRRC is to dig out the human rights violations committed by the former regime. We are really optimistic that if the truth is revealed, it will surely encourage healing, reconciliation, and reparation. In order to develop our beloved country, the Gambia. To develop it into a well-coordinated society where the past evils would be forgiven and forgotten for good. The outreach committee of the TRRC in Sibanor gives some of the students opportunity to interact with landed and respectable commissioners. We are extremely happy to receive your wise words of inspirational advice that the TRRC findings would not only indeed serve as learning, but also a turning point for the young generation as they are the future of this country, the Gambia. We would take this opportunity to appeal to our mothers and fathers who have suffered in one way or the other to bury the past and forgive in the name of Allah, so that together we would build a better future for the young generation. Bearing in mind the slogan, never again. May the Almighty Allah protect all of us, especially you, the chair and the commissioners, in your noble endeavors. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Kumbasane, the head girl. Kumba, you may come forward, supported by your fellow students, just to do the handing over of the letter. As I indicated, the letter will be posted on our TRRC website, those who would want to see it. We will now take a 1 hour lunch break and come back at 3:30.
mberna montoro wati kilin daha talak konton ke wato men nse murun nan talan sabanin tala
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
tango banta ala baraka